Hello there, dolls. If you're new here, my name is Charlene. If you're not new here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate you watching my videos. For today, I decided that I would film a summer glam glow makeup tutorial. Literally, this has been my vibe lately. I've been sticking to just easy, quick eye makeup looks, but I spend a little bit more time on my skin. I don't know, that's just my face right now. I literally have been looking for eye makeup looks that still look good, but that I can just do in like 10 minutes. That's where I'm at right now. So I figured I would incorporate it in this video. This eye look is super easy, but I still love it because it's like fun and it has some colors and it's just super quick. So love this, especially for this time of season. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I do post on there as often as I can. And leave the comments, leave the feedback. I'll greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. And please, you guys, it'd mean the world to me if you subscribe. So first, I'm going in with the Farsali Care Rose Gold Serum. I absolutely love this serum. I love to use it with or without makeup, and it's pretty pleasing to see the specks of gold in the product. Just really helps hydrate my skin and makes my skin look really healthy. Now I'm going in with the Olehenriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. It does just as it says, really brightens up the skin, and I feel like it almost blurs out any imperfections. Next, I'm taking the Anastasia Dewy Setting Spray and just spraying that all over, then drying that up with my cute little mini portable fan that I got on Amazon, and now I can't do my makeup without this. Next, I'm taking the LaGirl Cosmetics HD Foundation and spraying some of the setting spray just to kind of help thin out the product a little bit more. And now I'm just taking the beauty sponge and blending that onto my skin. As you can see, it just goes on really dewy, really nice. And I know that it looks a little dark right now for my skin, but trust me, we will balance that out right now. I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Concealer, which I have been completely obsessed with lately, which is very rare for me to say because I typically don't use anything other than the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer. But lately I have been obsessed with the Fenty Beauty Concealer. I'm taking the concealer and applying it where I normally do, which is underneath my eyes, my chin, my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose. I'm also going the sides of my mouth and a little bit on my upper lip. Now I'm just going to comb out my brows a little bit because some of the product always gets on my brows and it just looks a little crazy for me, so it bothers me, and I tend to comb my brows out throughout the process of doing my makeup many times. Next, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream in medium, and I'm going everywhere I normally contour, which is my forehead, my jawline, and my cheekbones. And now I'm taking my brush and just spraying some of the setting spray, and this will help blend out the product a lot better. The product already blends out pretty nicely on its own, but I feel like adding the setting spray and just wetting my brush a little bit helps melt the product a lot better. Now we're going to contour the nose. I absolutely have to contour my nose every single time I do a full face of makeup, because I personally think my nose is a little big, so I love to create that illusion of my nose looking a little thinner. As you can see, I tend to draw the lines pretty close to each other because this will give that false illusion of having a slimmer nose. Now I'm going back in with my concealer and just going to the sides of my nose and a little bit where I originally applied my concealer, because sometimes the contour product goes a little too high up and I just like to kind of bring it back down a little bit with the concealer and it just blends in a lot nicer. Now I'm taking the NYX HD powder and I'm just setting that concealer in place. Remember to make sure that there are no creases because you do not want to set any creases in place. Next, I'm taking my lip liner and just lining my lips. I do overline my lips to create that illusion of just a much fuller lip. Again, I'm going to spray some of the setting spray and just make sure that everything is dried up before I continue with the next product. Now I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold palette. I absolutely love this palette. These highlighters are stunning. And I am applying that right above the apples of my cheek. Now I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics bronzer and I'm just going everywhere I originally cream contoured. Next, I'm taking a super throwback. I'm using the MAC Warm Soul Blush. I loved this blush and I still do. This just brings back so many memories. This was like my go-to back in high school. Now I'm going in with the Marc Jacob lipstick and just applying that all over my lips. And then I kind of go in with my fingers and just mute down the lipstick a little bit more. Now I'm taking the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder and just baking underneath my contour. And then I'm going underneath my eyes because we are going to be applying eyeshadow, and just in case we have any fallout, we can just swipe it right off. Now I'm using the ColorNoir eyeshadow palette. This palette is super beautiful. Love the shades in here. They're pigmented and they blend out very nicely. So definitely go check them out because they have some pretty beautiful palettes. As you can see, these shades right here are very pigmented. Okay, so I'm going into my crease with this shade and using this as a transition color. And there really is no rhyme or reason to this look. It's kind of effortless. You don't have to put much effort into it. I'm just going back and forth in my crease. Then I'm taking the next shade and once again, applying that in the same place to kind of just pack that on, and it'll really help blend out every other shade that we apply. Then I'm taking that next shade and again applying that into my crease, but with this one I'm going to bring it a little bit more outwards to kind of create that wing, if you will. And then I'm just wetting my brush a little bit so that the eyeshadow goes on a lot more pigmented, and I'm going in with this shade right here and then just applying that all over my lids, and as you can see it just goes on a lot more pigmented. Then I'm going in with the Rimmel London Kohl pencil in Nude and just lining my waterline, and then I'm taking those same shades and going right underneath my lower lash line. Then we're just dusting all of that loose powder right off because we are done with the eyeshadows. This will definitely have your makeup staying on all day, even with this heat. Then I'm going to be applying my favorite gloss by Laura Mercier, which is Bare Blush.
Then we're just going to coat our bottom lashes. I left my top lashes alone because I do have some lash extensions. And then we're just going to set our face with the setting spray. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next one.